Hi everyone, I'm Sherry from Sherry's Kitchen, from my kitchen to yours. Today I'm going to show you how to make soy yogurt. You know, sometimes as you're trying to make better health choices, you want to get off the dairy products and you go to the health food store or the store and you find out, oh, I want to pick some soy yogurt up, and in it you read the ingredients and there's fillers and there's thickeners and there's all kinds of things you can't pronounce or more sweet than you want. And so today I'm going to show you how simple it is. Even if you are working a job, you can do this. So buckle up and we are going to take you for a ride on how to make soy yogurt. Let's get started and let's see how simple this is going to be. First of all, we need to have a soy yogurt, but you must make sure that the ingredients are no more than water and organic soybeans. You don't want to use anything other than organic soybeans, okay? So you want to make sure, this is just one type brand I use. Sometimes I use West Soy also. I like to do it in the 2-quart containers, but today we're going to demo in the 1-quart container. Next, you want to make sure you have some type of probiotic capsule. This is a vegan capsule. You can also use yogurt from a plain yogurt from another soy yogurt from the store. Next, you can use a sweetener. You don't need very much, just a little spot of that, just so that the bacteria has something to feed on. But if you choose not to, it should still work, okay? Now that's how simple it is. That's all we need for the ingredients. Now for the equipment, all we need is a wire whip, a bowl to mix it in, and we have here an Instant Pot. But you don't have to have an Instant Pot. If you don't have one, don't go running out and to buy one. What you want to do is use a yogurt maker, or there's a lot of people that make up different ways how they do the yogurt by putting a heating pad in a cooler. Or there's many other ways you can do. But today we're going to be doing it in an Instant Pot, and we're going to be doing it what we call pot in pot. And what that means is this bowl is going to go into this pot. And that's what they call pot in pot. All right, let's get started. We're going to take our milk and we're going to pour it in a bowl. Now, one of the things you want to understand is why yogurt? Well, yogurt has probiotics, and there's a lot of other foods that are high in probiotics too. But for a change and something different, we're going to do the yogurt. But in other future videos, I'll show you how to do some of those fermented products, which have a lot of probiotics in them. All right, so now we have our soy milk, and remember, plain is the best, with nothing in it but water and organic soybeans. Then we're going to take our sweetener, and we're not going to use much, just a little bit of that's it. Isn't that simple? And then we're going to take our probiotic capsules. We use 3 capsules and I took them out. Now some people have probiotic powder. This is equivalent to a little bit less than a teaspoon. And so we're going to pour that into our soy milk. And we're just going to mix this up. A while back, how I used to do it was put in a blender. But by failure and error, we figured out how to do it in a bowl, and it works out just as fine. You just want to make sure there's no lumps of the probiotic powder in there. Well, it looks like it's just about there. So, remember, pot in pot. That means the Instant Pot has a lining pot in it that you can actually cook in. But we're going to put this whole pot bowl into there. So we're going to put the lid on so there's no excess condensation that's going to mix in with the yogurt. And we're just going to take and put this in and put the lid on. And then we're going to press or turn to our yogurt button on our Instant Pot. But if you have another type of yogurt maker, just follow the instructions on your piece of equipment that you have. And there's many very different ways of doing it. Okay? Thank you. Okay, some of you may have been asking, How long do I keep it in the yogurt maker? Well, it all depends on how tart you want it. I go from somewhere from 8 to 10 hours. You can even go up to 12 if you want it even more tart. So the other thing is that some of us don't like the thinness of the plain yogurt. And so we want what we call Greek yogurt. And when Greek yogurt is no more than strained yogurt. So today I'm going to show you how to make the Greek yogurt. Well, here we have a Greek, I call it my Greeker or my Greek maker. It's in 3 parts. I've already put my yogurt in here and let it stay in the refrigerator for 1 to 2 days. It all depends on how thick you want your yogurt. It makes it a lot easier to mix into a sweetener or whatever flavor. Now remember, you don't have to flavor this at all. You can just use plain fruit and that will be just fine, because I know some people just like it plain like that. But for those of us who want to govern how sweet, what flavor we want, you are in control. So today I'm going to show you how to flavor it. Now you can flavor it with honey or agave or maple syrup and just have plain sweetened yogurt. Or if you like to have a fruit, we're going to be using a organic, natural loganberry fruit jam that we're going to mix with it. But first, let me show you how to remove it from our Greek maker. It's in 3 parts. We have the lid, we have the strainer, and then we have the bottom that catches the whey. And that's where all the liquid goes as we make the yogurt thicker. Now this particular part is, the screen on this is very, very thin. So you don't want to start scraping at it or you're going to mess up your equipment here. So I'm going to show you what I do. I take my lid and I use it, and I take the middle part, the strainer, and I just flip it like that. Now that's going to cause most of it to come out, and you see how clean that is basically? And then you can use a scraper to get some of the other fine particles off. And that was easy, see? And so now we're going to take the thickened yogurt and we're going to put it into a bowl. And we're going to use a spoon to take it off. We've got a little remnants here. And it's very thick too. Now you can let it get so thick you can actually make yogurt cream cheese. I've done that too. So if you let it sit in the refrigerator for a little bit longer, what you'll have is it'll be so thick you can add garlic, onion, chives, anything you want. But now we're just going to be doing just a plain yogurt. Now, I like a fruit sweetened yogurt. So we're going to use loganberry today. But the other thing I like is a smooth, creamy yogurt. I don't like to have stuff swimming around in my yogurt, but you might, and that's fine. And so chunky things in my yogurt I like to blend up. So this loganberry has berries in it. So we're going to use what we call a hand mixer. And we're going to mix the fruit into the yogurt and make it nice and creamy. Hold on. See the beautiful color? All right. Now you can stop at any point if you want to leave more chunks in it. But remember, I like creamy. All right. So from there, now we're going to put it into the little serving size cups that come with some yogurt makers. They're little cups of serving size. So if you want to get a proper serving size, this is what you would put it in. And so I take the yogurt and I divide it up into all these little cups. And sometimes I get about maybe 5 to 6 of these cups. And then we refrigerate them. Now when you refrigerate this yogurt, it does get a little bit thicker even, because when you blend it, it kind of breaks it up a little bit. No, so now why soy yogurt? Soy acts more like the dairy milk yogurt. But if you try to do the same thing with almond milk, rice milk, or any of the other milks, it doesn't work. I've tried it. But I am going to show you how to make coconut milk yogurt. So if you hang in there and watch the next video, I will show you how simple that is also. Thank you. Welcome back. This is Sherry from Sherry's Kitchen, from my kitchen to yours. And now we are going to do a coconut yogurt. Some people prefer to leave soy out of their diet, and so here's another version of another type of simple yogurt that you can make in your kitchen. But before we do that, when we did the soy yogurt, we had leftover whey. And you want to save this. Remember, it came at the bottom of the Greek maker, and it was all the liquid that came from the yogurt. So you can use this in your drinks, you can put it in smoothies, however you choose, or even drink it like it is, because there are probiotics right in this. So let us get started on our coconut yogurt. And the first thing we're going to need is a can of coconut milk. Now I have this brand here, but it's not my preferred brand. I prefer to use the Thai brand, but this is light. You want to have the regular. And you don't want to have any ingredient other than the guar gum in the coconut milk water. And so you want to make sure you have it that way. Otherwise, it may not thicken as you like. So guar gum is the only thing you can allow in there. So this is a simple way. We're going to take this can of coconut and we're going to put it into a canning jar here. And it's kind of chunky. Oh boy, here we go. You're going to get a separation of the cream and the liquid. So this is just going to be one can. Here we go. And then we're going to take 4 of the probiotic capsules, and we're going to put them also in the yogurt. I'm sorry, in the coconut milk here. Now this one is not sweetened at all. And the amazing thing is that when I made this, I liked it better with no sweetener as far as taste is concerned. And so because everything is chunky in here, I'm going to use the hand blender, and I'm going to blend it up again to make it creamy before I put it aside. All right. These are handy things, even for soups. You can make cream soups or blend things in a jar. You don't have to put it into the Vitamix or the blender. And so I really like using my hand mixer here, my hand blender. So, a little bit more. Now you can go a little bit longer with this one here. All right. So you want to make sure everything is all creamed in here, because you can see it's very thick. Stir it up good. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put a lid on it and then cover it with a cloth and put it in your darkest area of your kitchen. And that's it. You're going to leave it in the corner where it's dark and slightly warm. Doesn't have to be any warmer than your kitchen. And you're going to leave it for 24 to 48 hours until you come up with the end product. And we're going to go show you, I'm going to show you what to do and how it comes out. Thank you. Now after 24, 48 hours, we have our finished product. And as we spoon it out, see how creamy nice this is? And it's going to go in the refrigerator after it sits for 24, 48 hours. And then you let it sit overnight, and this is what you have. And so now we're going to make a parfait out of this. And we're going to put a little bit of yogurt on the bottom here. Now this is a large serving size. You can use any fruit of choice. Today I've chosen to have blueberries, some strawberries, and a little crunch with some pecans. You can use granola, you can use any of your favorite cereals, and so we're going to just show you how this is done. So I'm going to take some strawberries. Now the thing you want to do is you want the fruit to sit along the side of the parfait so that you can see it from the outside. Like I said, this is a larger amount here. You can make smaller parfaits, especially when you're making them for children. I'm going to put another dollop of the yogurt in. And I like this without a sweetener. For some reason, having it with just the fruit, it really is tasty. Now I'm going to put some blueberries. Again, you want to decorate, you want it to go to the sides. And this is something you can do with your children because children love to decorate and play with their food. And so this will be something that they could do and do with you and have fun in the kitchen. Always want to include your children. All right, now we can put a little extra crunch with the nuts in them, but I'm going to put the crunch on the top. So another dollop of the yogurt. And some more strawberries. I really like the granola. The granola is really nice with this. Alrighty. Pile it in the way you want, whatever kind of your favorite berries are. And one more dollop, and then that's it. If you're on a diet and you're trying to keep your calories down, you want to make a small one, okay? And so then we're going to end this here one with some crunch. We'll put some pecans, chopped pecans on the top. You can use coconut flakes. You can use granola. Any of those things that you'd like. And so there you go. You have your parfait. And so give it a try. Try the variety of fruits and grains and cereal, and you can have it for breakfast. It doesn't have to have any sweetener in it, and it's very good. Again, you get your probiotics in it, which is good for gut health. So give it a try, folks. And if you like what you see, I want you to subscribe to some of our other videos, and so hit the button below, and your likes and your questions. You can send them if things are not clear, if you have some questions. The information will be at the bottom. Thank you.